This is William Patterson University Television.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of WP Sports Desk here on WP TV. I'm your host, Samory Rose. The desk is joining us for another huge episode. And joining me today on the desk, we have Anthony Walker with WP Basketball, Justis Gregg with the NBA, and Joe Paolantonio crowning Tom Brady in the NFL. But Anthony, what do we have cooking up with the Pioneers?
Well, somewhere the Pioneers are off to a little bit of a slow start. They're 0-2 on both the men's and women's team. So we're going to talk about how they've gotten there. We're also going to talk about some key players that have stepped up for the men's team. And we're going to talk about how the women's team can help turn the season around and reach the MJAC playoffs.
Yeah, it's a little slow start for the Pioneers. But you know what? Early in the season, I do think they're going to turn around as well. Mr. Gregg, what do we got going on in the hoops area in the NBA?
We have a lot going on, Samory. Derrick Rose finally got traded from the Detroit Pistons, but it was to the New York Knicks, reuniting with Tom Thibodeau. So we're going to talk about their playoff chances, as well as some controversy regarding Mark Cuban and the national anthem. So we're going to talk about whether or not teams should be required to play the national anthem before games. And the Lakers have been in a lot of close games as of recent, a lot of OT games. AD dealing with some injuries. LeBron has been playing a lot of minutes. So we're going to talk about whether or not they should be concerned about that.
Definitely going to be interesting. The NBA blog's been pretty fun for the past few weeks. We had some controversy already. We had some hot takes. Maybe the Knicks may make the playoffs with Derrick Rose. Who knows? But Joe Paolantonio, the Super Bowl was last Sunday. What do we got in the NFL?
It happened. Tom Brady and the Buccaneers took home the championship and dethroned the Kansas City Chiefs. We got to talk about it. And of course, with Tom Brady winning, there's the conversation. Is he the GOAT? Is he not the GOAT? Does this solidify it? We'll talk. Beyond that, outside of the Super Bowl, the NFL Honors Awards last Saturday, who got snubbed? We're going to get into it. And then breaking news coming in today, the Texans and J.J. Watt have decided to mutually part ways. He is now a free agent to go where he pleases. We're going to react to that coming up on the desk.
Yeah, I'm happy that the J.J. Watt news happened before we actually recorded, because every time something happens, we end recording. So I never get it. But we're about to head down to the rec center and join Anthony Walker and the WP crew with everything that's going on with the Pioneers. Stay here on WP TV.